you get called up to certain teams and you get opportunities, and no harm in taking them, but he missed a few games, and the ambush missed him sorely, as he is one of the most consistent players on this squad.
Well, and we talked about Milwaukee being banged up. They're happy to have Ricardo Cavallo back.
Playing with the U.S. men's beach soccer team, and he's back today. There's a shot from the Wave, eaten up by Will.
The OMC, Ben Raymond also back in the lineup for the Wave. Araujo with a pass to Will Eske. Eske, oh, just off the wall. It almost went back in. The rebound off the defense. Almost the first goal for the ambush, but they're still trying. Here's Araujo from De Silva. Back to De Silva. A little back heel there. He sets it up on the left side, brings it back outside the line, and resets to Lucas Almeida.
That was a great counter there. Just missed on the finish. Benaheni did a great job cutting that angle off. Tapped that in.
We'll explain the Moser reference here in a little bit. That was one of my favorite things from the pregame so far today. As we spoke to head coach of the Wave, Giuliano Olivier. There's a drop-off from Araujo, to Greg Kranz. Kranz fighting for it, but can't keep it. Great drop there from Rafael.
Yeah, I mean, just knocks it in down there deep. Kranz makes a good run.
James Togba looking for a pass there, kind of dummied it to the left and then went to the right side to Araujo. Araujo back to Togba. He's going to recycle that one. No, not to Almeida. Faked it again, but he's going to back it up to Araujo. A little trickeration here. Araujo down to James Togba. Togba off the wall. Mishandled by Benaheni. And it's back in the air to Togba, and then Araujo's trying to step into one, but it won't go anywhere. Almeida down to De Silva. De Silva, rough little tackle there. Araujo off the wall, but there's no ambush player to hit it. Usually doesn't leave the 5-hole open. A sweet goal there from Chili Willie Eske, and that's really the only way he does it, as he extends his lead on the team in goals and points. Araujo was able to chip the goaltender back to James Togba, goal! To Mark's point, St. Louis Ambush have scored 17 third-quarter goals, the most at home for them this season, and the Milwaukee Wave away have scored 14 third-quarter goals. So we're here in the second. The Ambush have jumped out to a 3-1 lead. As we just learned from Trey Remark's very good insight, the game changed last week between these two teams in the second when the Milwaukee Wave scored 4 unanswered. But right now we're here about working our way towards the halfway mark of the second. The Ambush still looking good. Johnny Eske tries a long ball, but it's going to be settled in William Benaheni.
Well, and Milwaukee's a team that they can be very streaky, and when they get hot, they put goals up in numbers.
Key here for the Ambush then, do not let them get hot. Alex Sanchez on the left side cuts it back into his right. Johnny Eske stays with him. That man-to-man defense for the Ambush has been great today. Been a big difference for them so far. Marcial Leite drops off, but Greg Kranz steps in front and blasts it out. Crucial goal scorer for the Wave.
Well, when you got a player like Ian Bennett it's dummying the ball there, it's a player that you have to bite on because he is so dangerous around the goal. You have to commit to try and block, and if he dummies like that, it just sets up a great opportunity.
Oh, a little off ball there. Sounded well. They've struggled at times, and we were just talking about earlier, still really fighting that fight for that second spot alongside Utica City.
Well, and for the Ambush, one thing you know with a Wave team, you are going to get a fight to the end from them. You go up 4-1, feeling a little bit comfortable. This Wave team is not going to give up.
Marcial Leite tries to get it up the right side, but just a tap from Lucas Almeida slows things down, but it's still a Wave attack.
Quick play there.
Niamsi tries to get things going in transition. Mike De Silva.
That was well read by De Silva defensively.
Araujo is going up against 3 Wave defenders, and it goes about as you think it would. By the way, RSG8371 asking in the Twitch chat, the record between these two teams is the 5th matchup, and the Wave currently sit 4-0 against the Ambush on this season. They have dominated. And 4th game in the last 6. The Kansas City Comets could be jumping back up as they will both be at 18 games, and the Comets will be only 3 points back.
You can catch the Comets tonight in San Diego on Twitch.
Ooh, drop there, Araujo just to the right side. So there will be a short amount of time where the games are even. And then obviously Kansas City will have a chance to tie things back up. Effect is Richard Schmerman, a long crossing pass through every level of the defense, and Araujo puts it off the pass just too hard for Bennett.
Lucas needs to pull it up here. Oh.
Almeida, yeah, only 2. There's a third attacker, James Thomas. Just 2 ambush right now inside the yellow line. They're not waiting for their teammates. And James Thomas gets a little bit of a push, no call there, and Ian Bennett working his way down the middle, and there was some contact there on the right side. Another no call.
They are flustered right now.
The press from the Wave, perfectly executed. You got to give credit to Giuliano Oliveira for calling that. But what about Araujo?
Trying to change the game the other way.
SK then put Grable into it, and that's going to be an easy call.
Yeah, as soon as John A's arms come up, that's going to be called a foul.
Araujo. Talk about a spark for the left to play. Raymond, not a good first touch here. James Thomas is going to come on, but Raymond with a great steal there.
Recovery. Good recovery by Raymond.
Raymond cross field pass to Ian Bennett. Ian Bennett coming down the right side. Marsh again, Schmerman, and a beautiful picked his pocket steal there from Schmerman. He calls for a switch here. James Thomas can't handle the Will SK pass. Lete with a nice little bouncer. Andre Hayne, he's got position, puts it on the goal, and Ian Bennett's going to fall down inside the box. Correa's going to follow up, and a save by Paulo sliding. 22 seconds left. Ben Raymond's come up. There's no whistles on the field. What a Chili Willie SK now tied up with Morrison. No call there. Game continues to remain pretty chippy. Araujo and Morrison throwing shoulders. Araujo comes out with it. He backs it up against the wall. Passes it off to Almeida. We're going to get some subs here from the ambush, but they're going to keep attacking. Chili Willie SK left. Araujo trying again, and Chili Willie SK into the middle, and oh, he was trying to get it off to Araujo. Araujo finally gets the wall, but Richard Schmerman cleans it up for the ambush, and Araujo's got it here. Araujo. Raymond coming upfield. Araujo, he's got James Thomas, but the ball goes off Tom. He's going to punch it out. Richard Schmerman still got it inside the yellow line. He's going to give it over to Andre Hayne. Hayne juggling it, gives it up to Ian Bennett. Now Almeida off the wall. Gets in the air. Hayne's going to win that one. Hayne with a little flick over Almeida, and then